Okay, class, I'd like to go over a little bit how this class is going to be set up moving forward and how to actually navigate it. So here we are in agroecology, this meta course where it's going to have both the N1 and the H1 sections all there together. So if you're in the N1 section or the H1 section, you're in the right place. So right here at the top, it's going to show there's Mr. Horniker and there's myself. There's Mr. Horniker's email. There's my email. That's a great way to get a hold of either Mr. Horniker or myself. Again, Mr. Horniker is going to be handling more of the lecture portion. Myself, I'm going to be handling more of the lab portions of this class. If you have a question on how to navigate Moodle or a question dealing with Moodle, if you're unfamiliar with it, go ahead and let me know, get a hold of me, and I'll be happy to help you out in any way I can. So what you'll need to do first is you're actually in the Start Here booklet. You'll need to go ahead and complete this Start Here booklet. And whenever you're done with that Start Here booklet, this class syllabus is actually going to open up for you. Be sure to go in there and read that class syllabus, read it all the way through. Something a little bit different about this class syllabus is because we are dealing with an N1 and an H1 section, there's different information pertaining to the N1 section or the H1 section down at the very bottom of the syllabus. So make sure you read that addendum there at the bottom of that syllabus and read through that syllabus carefully. The way this class is going to be set up is it's actually going to be set up on a weekly basis. So right now we have all of these sections hidden because we're still working on them. That very first section should open up here shortly towards the end of this week. So check back into Moodle a little bit later in the week if it's not already available. But what you'll see is this first one, instead of it saying not available, it'll actually say January 18th through, I believe, January 25th, I think that's what Sunday is. So it'll read a certain date right here. And what you'll actually have to do is you'll actually have to click on this gray bar and it'll pop up that information for that particular week. So these are in what's known as collapsed topics, to where if you need to view some information from that week, you'll just have to click on it and it'll expand it. So the other thing I wanted to show you is how do you access your grades. So one thing that's going to be very important is make sure that you keep up with your grades and make sure that you are watching your grades and you're succeeding in this class. So how do you find your grades? So your grades are going to be over here under this menu on this far left-hand side. So that's where your grades are going to be located at. So you'll see this, if you don't see this menu pop up over here, what you'll have to do is you'll have to click right here. So there's this gray box that hides or expands that menu. So if you can't see that menu, just click that gray box, come down here to grades, and you can click on grades. And then that'll show you how you're doing in the class. So essentially, that's a quick little aspect of how to navigate Moodle. Again, if you need to get a hold of Mr. Horniker or myself, there's our contact information. It's right there at the top. Don't hesitate to get a hold of us. So if you need anything in this class.